What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy KC Plays, co-captain of KyngsKrew, and today we're here to react to the Adam22 drama Gets Deeper. Now I've been following this here and there on Twitter and like Instagram and stuff like that, because I've been watching Adam22 here and there, and this drama or this situation or whatever is unique to say the least. You know what I'm saying? I am awaiting the drop date of said video, just because it piqued my interest, to say the least. So yeah, we're gonna get right into it. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I guess you will find out as the video goes on. If you're rocking with me, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
Well guys, it's officially been over a week since the Adam22 drama started, after his wife made this grand announcement that she would be getting piped out by another man on camera. Jesus. Now last time we covered this drama, I showed you guys this tweet where Lena says 11 more days, and she includes these screenshots where she's looking up at the Black Terminator there. And basically people were dogging Adam for this because they said she looked way happier right here than she ever did on her actual wedding day. And before, we did not know the origins of these screenshots. What we now do is I have the TikTok trailer to show you guys right here for this film, and I have to say it's one of the most demasculating things I've ever seen in my entire life. You know, until the actual film comes out and Adam is truly traumatized.
You guys, my husband finally gave me my wedding gift, and he's here right now.
Congratulations.
This is a good gift.
Come on guys, at this point we have to acknowledge that this is one of the most insane things we've ever seen a public figure go through online. It was already gonna be embarrassing enough for Adam, just the film coming out. But now we learn that the acting behind this film, you know, the little backstory before they get to...
Okay, bro.
This guy is actually some sort of wedding gift for her. Like, what is the point of bringing the wedding up at this...
That's so... I mean... The thing is, what I've always thought about this situation ever since it came up was like, we can't put our judgment on their relationship. They obviously go about things very differently than your average person would, especially Adam. He is allowing his girl to go out there and do these things, and he's okay with it. He's not only okay with it, the man is talking about it on podcast. He's fine with it, or he's trying to pretend like he's okay with it, you know what I mean? So it's like, who am I to cast judgment? If it's good for you, shit, it's great for me. Do your thing.
22. It absolutely makes him look like a... But it does seem like at this point he's gonna happily wear that title as some sort of badge of honor. Lena then goes on to say, "Today my husband interviewed me about what it was like f***ing another man. Not a convo I ever thought we'd have, especially on camera." And then she continues on from that tweet saying, "I love you, Adam," and includes this picture where, yeah, I mean, if there's ever been a getting face out there, it's definitely this. And then Adam's still leaning all the way into the bit, saying, "Why do people keep tweeting this at me? I don't get it." And honestly, guys, I really have absolutely no comments. This honestly has to be a new low for modern society. And then this video started going viral across Twitter. For those of you out there that are a little bit slow, this is the man who piped out his wife.
What's up? Quick story time. Yo, this one time, I get this random message on Twitter. They're like, "Hey, Jason, my wife's a big fan. She wants to shoot a movie with you. What are your movie filming rates?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's 4K. He's like, "Okay, it's fine, we'll give you 10. I'm like, "All right, cool." So I go there and I shoot the film with the woman. I dropped some severe glizzy destruction on her. And the husband's recording this, right? I'm like, this is weird as shit. I'm like, some people, I never understood it, right? Nonetheless, so I dropped the glizzy on the woman or whatever. So she dropping the go 3,000. She's saying, hey little man, you like that?" He was like, "Yes, ma'am."
Nah, him wearing the blacked hoodie is just absolutely insane work.
I hate that name. I hate that name, Blacked. I hate hearing people say that shit.
Was predicting the future. He was already taking her away from Adam. And people were saying in this video he was talking about Adam, But I do feel like I remember seeing this on TikTok a couple of years back, so I guess you could call this more of a manifestation. I also
Funny as
wanted to
hell.
show you guys a couple more clips from the recent No Jumper show, where Adam continues to go into detail about his feelings around this film.
I think the biggest sign of me having any sort of like jealousy about it was what I said on this shit last Tuesday.
Yeah.
But now, having seen how crazy it's going, it's like, oh, I should not have even thought about turning this down. Like, to me, this is now such an obvious W. And it's like, to people, they don't understand, because to them, they think that like my girl's in love with this dude or some shit. When in reality, it's like she was around him for like, 4 hours or whatever on set. They filmed for like, 40 minutes. And that was it. And I don't feel any kind of like rage towards her. Like, I'm chilling.
And to me,
My brother, that's not what people thinking. People not thinking like, oh, your girl is in love with this dude. Sucks to be you. She loves somebody else. No. What? She had sex with somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing, and you kind of like allowed that to happen. Like, you gotta know how crazy that looks. You're allowing her to record it, put it up, and like just make content around it. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It looks crazy to your average everyday person. Of course you're gonna be like, why y'all looking at me crazy? Duh, cause you were a porn star, you know what I'm saying? But to your regular average person, it's like, you letting your girl do this, my boy?
that's pretty much just more cope from the Adam22 camp. There's no one out there that thinks she's actually in love with this guy. I mean,
Yeah, come
like
on,
I
bruh.
said, she did look at him with more glee on her face than on her wedding day. To even
Oof,
say
that
that
would
this
hurt
is
my
a major
soul.
W because you got money and attention off the whole situation, to me really tells you where Adam's morals lie. I guess for everyone there is some sort of price. They actually made a movie about this back in the day. It's called Indecent Proposal. It's actually a pretty good movie. It's got Robert Redford. It's got Woody.
From the producer and the director of Fatal Attraction,
Suppose I were to offer you $1 million for one night with your wife.
a provocative offer,
I think you want me to do it.
an indecent proposal,
That right there is going to be Adam when the film actually comes out.
an indecent proposal.
You might enjoy it.
Don't bet on it.
Robert Redford, Demi Moore, Woody Harrelson.
What would you do?
Indecent proposal. Now available on video cassette.
So yeah, basically he pays the young guy there $1 million. I think this is, back in the 90s when $1 million was still like, real good amount of money. And he lets him pipe his wife for the night, and then old Robert Redford actually ends up stealing her for most of the movie. And I guess I'll ruin it for you guys. At the end, she comes back to old Woody.
Everybody is acting like the next step is you being gay. You tell them that you're not gonna be gay.
Nah.
You're not
Is there a
gay right
dollar
now.
amount? Is there a dollar amount?
See, I don't think there's a dollar amount for me getting my cheeks clapped. I
Oh,
don't think I can live that life afterwards.
Come on,
Yeah.
Come on, what would it take
Nah.
for a nigga to take
He doesn't think at this time, but there was also a time in the recent past where he said there was no dollar amount to see his wife getting piped out.
See, it's different because it's like, I know my girl enjoyed f***ing this dude, right? And I can
Insane.
rationalize that away and be like, whatever, it's okay. Like, I understand you watch me f these girls, you see me enjoying this, so it's all
What's the
good.
dollar amount, Adam?
But me doing something that I would
She
hate,
won't let him say.
getting my cheeks clapped by Jason Love, not that he would want to do such a thing.
I mean, it sounds like he might already be having some sort of fantasies.
Let me tell you, it's one
you
fan
talking
that
a
had
little
me
too-
dying laugh. I was gonna send it to you, but I'm like, I don't know what headspace
The
he
nigga that knew all the measurements?
Just watch this, guys.
He knew the measurements of his
bro.
I feel like I do now, too.
And then he was like, Adam barely can for 5 minutes. He loves
Timing me?
Yeah. So it's like, he's like, and Jason, he for an hour, easy. I'm like, bro, I don't want to know this, but I'm so bored where I'm at. I'm reading everything right now, so it's like,
See, you want to know what happened too? Is I overdid it. Ever since she did this, I've been trying to prove myself. I've been clapping her cheeks way more.
Way more.
And
Twice
as a
a day.
result, now I got a little abrasion on the side of my dick, and I've been having to leave the shit alone for like the last like 24, 48 hours.
So yeah,
That's another thing with these influencers and shit. Y'all be too open, bro. Like, y'all, I did not need to hear, bro. Y'all be a little too open what be going on in y'all personal life. I don't care how many years I'm doing videos, what podcast I'm on or something like that. There's certain stuff that's gonna stay with me. People be too open to talk about certain stuff. Like, yeah, I got the bridge. Nobody, shut up. Nobody want to hear all that, bro. Same thing with this. Like, you're a little too open with your relationship.
Basically, Adam has been feeling a little bit of that insecurity. I mean, I would say that that's honestly just human nature. Like, I don't think there's any part in a normal man's brain that actually wants to see, you know, his partner, his girlfriend, his wife get pleasured by another person.
But I acknowledge, I'm like, I seen the tape and I thought it was hot. Like, I didn't have like anger watching it. Like, I was just like, oh, like, I like seeing my girl having a good time and she's in a position where the camera making her look all sexy and stuff. She riding this huge. I'm not like, right. I'm not really gonna like take on a
forearm.
I'm not. You hear me?
Yo, some nigga DM me. It was like, yo, he stretched the Gucci out. I'm like, yo.
Probably, yeah.
Nah, he said Jason stretched the Gucci out. I'm like, why are you on the first name basis with the
Everyone knows famous, bro.
Were you there when they were filming it?
No, I was at the house playing poker, which is perfect. He shows my girl a good time. I get to do what I want to do, play poker. Then she comes back afterwards.
Did you hit the same day?
Yeah, of course.
Was it different?
You just came.
Was it different?
You know, it might have taken a couple days to, you know, fully repair itself. What up, Almighty Suspect? How you feeling?
It's gotta be one of the most insane things I've ever heard come out of a man's mouth.
No,
now,
man.
this is where things really start to get crazy because Adam talks about what you can expect in the future when it comes to not only his wife, but also his own involvement in these scenes.
What you gonna do? Is this gonna happen again?
I'm undecided. We're still having that conversation because it's kind of weird because any other scenes that she ever does with another dude, it's just gonna be like way less hype. It'll probably be normal. At some point in the near future, it's gonna be normal, right?
Yeah.
Now, the one thing that I definitely am gonna do at some point is f*** with another guy on
That's
Plug
what
Talk.
that was my next question.
Crazy.
That definitely is gonna happen at a certain point.
I guess at this point, all I really gotta say is, Adam, more power to you, man. He seems to be thrilled with the results. As long as the money's going up, the views are going up.
I don't know, man. Even like little stuff like what he said, I'm probably gonna fuck her with another dude on camera. He looked very like he looked like, yeah, I'm probably gonna do that too. It's probably like, are you really happy with this, Adam? That's like, yeah, but at some point in time, you know, I gotta go to work tomorrow. It's like, you know, like it's like, you know, you gotta do something that you don't really want to do, but you know you gotta do it. Like I gotta. At some point, I gotta take that trash out, man. Damn, you know what I'm saying? It's like, do you really want to do this, my boy? Cause I don't know, man. But
the cloud is going up. Y'all know No Jumper as a brand had been faltering a little bit lately, and maybe he feels like this could help him once again rise to prominence. So, you know, I guess that's good enough for him. Either way, y'all let me know what you guys think about this update down below.
I'm not too invested in this for real. It is interesting. I did give my opinion throughout the video of like, you know, this is just the boundaries of their relationship. This is something he is okay with his girl going and do. One thing I will say though, even though the whole internet is laughing at him and trolling him and making jokes about him and all that shit, this is helping him. Like, this is helping his brand. This is helping, because he's been in headlines for how many days now? Like, all the way up until the film drops, he's going to be in headlines. His wife is going to have a crazy career in an adult film because of this. You know what I'm saying? Like, this whole thing with her and old boy having that scene dropping, this whole thing would not have had this much hype if she was not the wife of Adam22. It's getting so much promotion and so much marketing. I know they're running that bag up. I know they're getting that money. And if that's your main priority in this whole thing, then shoot, you winning. There's nothing nobody can say to you. And that's the thing too, I feel like people trolling and making jokes and stuff like that, which is cool and fun to do. But at the end of the day, I don't feel like the jokes and stuff like that is really affecting him because he made the decision. He knows what he did, and I would hope that he isn't dumb enough to think that this wouldn't have any backlash. And maybe he did, maybe he didn't. I would hope that he would know what allowing her to do that would entail. Yeah, man, this is a very interesting situation. I'm gonna be waiting on the drop of this tape. Like I'm waiting for some shoes to drop. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause at this point, I gotta check it out, because it's like, bruh, this shit's been so hyped up and so talked about. I'm gonna at least see a clip on Twitter. Like I'm gonna see something involuntarily for sure. Like scrolling through Twitter, I'm gonna see something involuntarily. So it's like I'm gonna see something anyway. So at this point, fuck it. But yeah, man, if you're rocking with me, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Follow all the links down in the description below. We got our black-owned businesses, and we have our gaming channel, KyngsKrew Gaming. Go over there and subscribe to that channel, because we be gaming. And yeah, it's your boy KC Plays, co-captain of KyngsKrew. See you guys next time.